Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT and welcome back to another YouTube video. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to do another update on Bitcoin and XRP again. So let's just get straight into it. Basically Bitcoin on the 45-minute chart. We did break out of this descending triangle, but we haven't quite had the pump that we are expecting just yet. I think today we need to close outside of this today, and then hopefully we should see Bitcoin starting to pump towards the upside. But we just need to obviously close outside of this today, but which obviously we will. So hopefully we can get pumped towards the upside, but we did obviously break out of it and we retested the resistance level of $21,200, and we've obviously been rejected and now we're coming back down. We need to close above the $20,000 support. If we break through this today or tonight, basically we'll be coming back down to around $19,000 and maybe even lower, probably around $18,000. But we shall see what happens with that at the moment. So on the 45-minute chart we have just ticked bearish, so hence why you can see this small red candle here. And on the MACD we are also looking a little bit bearish. Let me just widen that a little bit. We have just ticked bullish on the MACD, but yeah, obviously we're just trading sideways now. We've obviously retested this resistance level here, and now we've obviously been rejected, and now we're obviously starting to come down, but now we're trading sideways. We do look like we are in a small sort of descending triangle here, as you can see. So obviously if we do break towards the upside, I feel like the upside potential would be this green candle here, which would mean that we will be coming back up and retesting this resistance level here of $21,200 in the next sort of couple of hours or so. So that's on the 45-minute chart. If we head over to the 1 hourly chart, if we look at the 1 hourly chart, as you can see, we are still in this descending triangle here, and I am expecting Bitcoin to come back up to around $22,700, because obviously we are going to be closing outside of this descending triangle, but we're not sort of guaranteed a pump towards the upside. Usually you are guaranteed a pump towards the upside from a descending triangle if you break towards the upside, but we've obviously retested this resistance level here of $21,200 and we've obviously been rejected, so we need to get through that first before we move any further. Basically, we could be ticking bullish fairly soon on the RSI, and we are about to tick bullish on the MACD. As you can see down here, the selling pressure is there's not a lot of selling pressure at the moment, hence why you can see these small little candles here, and we're just trading sideways. But we are about to create a green candle here, so hopefully that will make sure that we tick bullish here on the RSI here, which would mean that hopefully we should get this sort of candle up here up to around $21,060. Basically we'll be coming up and retesting this resistance level here, so as soon as we close outside here in the next sort of hour or so, or about an hour or 2 hours basically, but if we close above this, then we should be coming up and we should be retesting this resistance level here of $21,200, which would be nice, but it looks like we should be closing outside of this fairly soon. Let's head towards the 4 hourly chart. So on the 4 hourly chart it looks like we have created a bullish flag, kind of a bullish flag. We are sort of in a descending triangle, so if we do break towards the upside potential would be a little bit bigger. Let me just move that so I can see the green candle there. So basically the green candle here is what would be our pump towards the upside, so it'd be probably this candle here. So we'll probably be coming up and basically retesting this resistance level here of $21,200 and probably coming up to around $21,600, and potentially coming up and creating this candle here, which is what we basically predicted if we broke out of this ascending triangle. So hopefully we can do this first, break through this resistance level. Once we break through this, that'll be confirmation that we should be heading more towards the upside. So we should be, hopefully our first target is about $21,600, and then our next sort of target would be tackling these resistance levels here and here, and coming up to around $22,700. But we probably would get rejected at that point. Once we come up to this point up here of $22,700, like we did up here, we'll probably get quite we'll probably swiftly get rejected again basically, and then probably come back down to find support on one of these levels here. Not sure what level. We probably could do this, like come up here. Basically what I'm sort of expecting is that we close outside of this, have this initial pump towards the upside, hopefully break through this resistance level here of $21,200, and then basically I'm expecting us to come up all the way up to here, and then probably get rejected, and then maybe do what we did up here. So we come up, come down. So basically we're probably doing the same. We'll close out here, and then we'll sort of come up, come back down, and then retest this support level here. That looks like a mess, but that's what I'm expecting to happen with Bitcoin. So obviously we are getting some buying volume, and we're not looking too bad on the RSI, and also the MACD. What's happening on the MACD? So the MACD we're not ticking bullish just yet, but I do feel like we could be coming up to this level again over the course of early morning tomorrow. So on like the next 4-hourly chart. So either between 12 in the morning and 5 in the morning, or throughout the course of tomorrow, heading towards tomorrow afternoon. So I'd say around tomorrow time, I should think that we could be coming up and retesting these levels up here. But we need to close above this support level of $20,000. If we break below it, we're going to be going down pretty far. So hopefully we don't do that. So let's head towards the daily chart just to have a look at what's happening on the daily chart. The daily chart, we have created a bearish flag pattern for Bitcoin. So let's have a look. Yeah, so it's quite a small green candle. So basically, this would, once we close basically this candle here, this would be the start of our bearish flag pattern on the daily chart, which is obviously the most accurate chart to come off of. Sorry, I'm just having a look to see what's going on. So basically, yeah, if we do break towards the downside of this bullish flag pattern and we close below it, the selling pressure will be pretty crazy, and we'll be coming down to around $17,500, which is obviously what we don't want. So I would say that if we pump towards the upside out of this bearish flag pattern that we are in on the daily chart and we close above it, it would be a different story. So if we do this, then we should be coming up to around this level here of $22,700. So I do feel like that the upside potential is probably more likely. That's just in my opinion. But obviously for my analysis on the 1-hourly and the 4-hourly chart, that all points towards the $22,700 level. So I do feel like we could be breaking out of this bearish flag pattern on the daily, and I do feel like over the course of tomorrow, or maybe the next couple of days, we could be retesting that $22,700 mark. So that would be quite nice to see. I do think it'd be quite unlikely that we should be breaking towards the downside of this, because as soon as we get this selling pressure to about $17,500, there will be a lot more selling pressure, and people will all get scared, and you have paper hands, and Bitcoin will probably come all the way down to about $14,000. But obviously that doesn't seem very likely at this moment in time. I do feel like the upside potential is more likely in this scenario. So just bear in mind, obviously we can still break towards the downside, even though I don't feel like it's likely at this moment in time. We may not pump all the way up to $22,700, but I do feel like that's a reasonable sort of amount that we can get to, because obviously we have done it recently. So I do feel like we can do that. So that's my prediction for Bitcoin. So my prediction for Bitcoin is obviously short term, $21,200 once we break out of that small descending triangle, and then the sort of, well, not long term, but over the course of a day or two, we should be coming up to retest $22,700. So that's my prediction for Bitcoin. If we head towards XRP, XRP is not looking terrible, but obviously, so basically we broke out of this descending triangle here on the 45-minute chart, and like I said, we should be coming up to retest these levels here. We didn't quite do that, but we still got to about 33 to 34 cents, and then we got rejected, and now we've obviously come back down to this support level here of 31.5 cents, and now we're just trading sideways. So that's basically it for XRP on there. We could be ticking bullish fairly soon on the MACD, and we have just ticked bearish on the RSI, so that's why we're getting that red candle there. But obviously if Bitcoin does pump towards the upside, XRP should follow. So that's what I'm expecting to happen over the course of a couple of days, or maybe the course of tomorrow. So let's head towards the 1-hourly chart on XRP. What's happening here? We are obviously bearish, and on the MACD we're looking bearish. So bearish on the RSI, bearish on the MACD. but obviously it all depends on what happens with Bitcoin. So I would think that we should look at what's happening with Bitcoin first, and then we could hopefully see if XRP follows and then ticks bullish. If we do tick bullish and we do pump towards the upside for XRP, then we should be coming up to retest this level first, or 32.5 cents, and then we should be coming up to retest 33 to 34 cents, and then hopefully break through that and come all the way back up to about 36 to 37 cents. But that's only if Bitcoin pumps towards the upside. But let's head towards the 4-hourly chart. So on the 4-hourly chart, what's happening here? It's like a descending sort of wedge type thing. We're in like a descending wedge. If we break towards the upside of this descending wedge, then it'll be this green candle here that we should expect to pump towards the upside. So like I did say, we're probably coming up like we did to here to retest this level here of about 33 to 34 cents. So this is basically what we'll be doing. It'll be a little bit shorter. So yeah, about 33.5 cents. That'll be our next level for XRP. If we break out of this descending wedge here on the 4-hourly chart, and we do close above it, then the next level would be to come up to around 33 to 34 cents. So that's it for XRP. Sorry, my voice is a bit funny. Let's head towards the daily chart. The daily chart, like I did say, we are in a sort of a bearish flag pattern here. No, we're in a new bearish flag pattern, sorry. So this one's actually redundant now. There's a lot going on here, but obviously this is because of the smaller charts. So basically, this is the bearish flag pattern here, and it's the same sort of thing as Bitcoin. So Bitcoin and XRP are both in a bearish flag pattern on the daily chart. If we do pump towards the upside potential would be this. Oh, I've just got rid of it. This green candle here. So if we do pump towards the upside, this will be our upside potential. Obviously, we'll be coming up to retest 34.5 cents first, but then we should be coming up to retest 35.5 cents, and then coming up to retest this resistance level here of about 36.5 cents. So 36, well, I'd say first of all, our target is about 35.5 cents. So that's our target for XRP. What's happening here in the MACD? Obviously, we could be ticking bearish fairly soon. So obviously, the bearish target for, but we could be ticking bullish on the RSI. So don't take notice of the MACD at this moment in time. If we do tick bearish from this bearish flag pattern, then we obviously will be coming all the way down to retest this support level here of 28 cents, and then potentially coming down to about 27 cents, and obviously probably coming back down to support of 26 cents. So that's obviously if we tick bearish for XRP. Like I said earlier with Bitcoin, I do feel like XRP and Bitcoin are more likely to pump towards the upside now. I'm hoping that we are just at the bottom, so I do feel like a pump is imminent. I'll just move that support level. That was not good. I'm pretty sure it was around there. Anyway, I'll sort that out tomorrow. So yeah, we are in a bearish flag pattern for XRP, and we're in a bearish flag pattern for Bitcoin. So my target for XRP is around 35.5 cents, and my target for Bitcoin, so my first initial target for Bitcoin is about $21,600, and then the basically the end target from the daily chart, if we do break out of this bearish flag pattern, the end target is about $22,700. So if we do break out of this, then I might start longing it, but we are about to break towards the downside from this. So we could be dropping towards the downside. But as long as we stay above this support level here, we should be fine. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, it all depends on what happens with Bitcoin. Obviously, we are coming down, but it does look like we are also in a bearish flag, a bullish flag pattern, which I'm pretty sure I have just said. I'm getting confused, but yeah, if we do break out of this bullish flag pattern here, then obviously, yeah, that would be our goal. Our goal would be about 21,700. So, yeah, I've said that already. I'm just rambling on now. So basically, yeah, that's the end of today's video. Obviously, I'm tired, as you can see. I'm also wearing my Le Mans t-shirt, which I got the other day when I was at Le Mans. But anyway, you guys don't care about that. Yeah, let's see what happens with Bitcoin. Obviously, I will tweet tomorrow what's happening with Bitcoin. I'm off this weekend, obviously. Sorry, my tweets have been slow as well, but I need to get back on top of that, to be honest, because obviously I'm back from Le Mans, so I have time to do it again. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you go and check out my previous one and slap a like on it, and slap a like on this one, and make sure you obviously subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one tomorrow. I'll post around the same time tomorrow as well. Peace.